Welcome to the Workday Learning demonstration. I have logged in as a typical employee, Evan employee, in the Workday training environment. The purpose of this demonstration is to show you around your Workday Learning home. This is where you'll be able to explore and enroll in courses. So, how do we get there? From the Workday homepage, you can access Workday Learning by selecting the Learning app. First, I'll click View All Apps. Then, I'll click the Learning app. Evan is now viewing his personalized Learning home. On this page, you can view announcements from the Learning team. Scrolling down, you can see the Required for You section. This section displays learning content that is required for you to take, along with the due dates of each. Uh-oh, it looks like Evan has an overdue course. Maybe we should check that out first. I'll click directly on the course. When you click on content, you'll see more information about it. We can learn more about this course, including the description of the course, the duration, number of lessons, skill level, and the delivery mode. We can also see the lesson names and how many lessons have been completed. Digital content may be a document like a job aid or workbook, a link to a website, a video, or even an e-learning module with quiz questions and interactivity. Blended courses may also include an instructor-led classroom or webinar session. If an instructor-led session has been scheduled, Evan will need to select an offering. Let's click Select Offering. On the Select Offering page, we can view the upcoming offerings. This table includes the start and end date, instructor name, and seats available. Good news! We have 2 offerings with a status of open. Evan can select an offering and then click OK. If neither course offering works for Evan's schedule, he could instead express interest. This will alert the course owner, and they may wish to schedule additional offerings if enough learners express interest. Thankfully, Evan sees an offering for this class that works for him. Let's select it and click OK. Once we click OK, we have a final confirmation page to review the course details before clicking Submit. I'll click Submit now. Great! You're now enrolled for that offering. Let's click Done. We're navigated back to the course. A new option is available to us, View Lesson. Let's click View Lesson now. Since this course offering is scheduled, you'll see the start date along with the start and end times of the offering. Instructors may communicate with people who have enrolled for an offering outside of Workday to provide additional information to help learners prepare to take the course. At the time of the offering, Evan can come back here to access the live lesson. Great! Evan just enrolled in a course. Let's return to the home page. And now we can check out My Learning from the Workday Learning navigational menu. On the My Learning page, you have links to view your learning history or drop an enrollment. Scrolling down, we see more courses. And farther down, we have something pretty exciting. Learning Paths. Learning paths are like playlists for learning. You can create your own learning paths, save learning paths that were shared with you, and view ones customized just for you by your manager. Let's see if we can add a course to our learning path later in this demo. Let's get to the bottom of the page, where you can personalize your learning preferences by selecting topics that interest you. On the Learning Preferences page, we can see Evan already selected Team Building and Creativity as a topic of interest. He's able to add and remove from the topic list by clicking the drop-down list. We'll add Diversity and Inclusion to the list. And then click OK to save our learning preferences. Evan wants to see what learning content displays based on his newly selected preferences. Evan can do this by accessing the Learning Home navigational menu and clicking Discover. On the Discover page, Evan can browse learning topics, explore the learning catalog, and view content that is either most popular, most recently added, or recommended for you. The last section on the Discover page is the Based on Your Interests section. Since Evan added a topic to his preferences, you can see this section now includes both topics of teamwork and diversity. It looks like Evan has a lot to check out, but he's particularly interested in this class. He can click More Actions to either save this class for later, add to a learning path, create a learning path with this course, or copy the link. Let's add this course to an existing learning path. We'll click the learning path and then click Save. We received a confirmation message that the course was added to the learning path. We can see the learning path by clicking Go to Learning Path. We're now on the learning path, where you can edit the path details and privacy settings, share your path, or start your learning adventure by clicking Play. There are only 5 courses in this path so far, and Evan knows there's so much more out there left to discover. Let's click Go to Discover to navigate us to the Discover page. We're back on the Discover page. Evan isn't sure what learning content is available, so let's explore the learning catalog by clicking Browse Learning. On the Browse Learning Catalog page, you can browse and filter content to find what you need. You can filter in several ways, including by topic, content provider, type, and access type. Let's filter so that we're only viewing content that is available on demand. Results update with the chosen filter. We can see results include various content types, like courses, documents, or videos. Evan can search keywords to further narrow his search. Let's search using the word emergency. Our first result is a video. Let's click on it to learn more. With short videos, we can play it directly in Workday.
Becoming familiar with the resources available to you on campus is one of the first steps in emergency preparedness. You can start by visiting the Office of Emergency Management.
Here, let me skip to the end of the video.
And as you prepare for possible emergencies, don't forget to visit prepare.umd.edu for more information.
Once the video concludes, we are automatically shown that the lesson is finished. We can view the lesson again to re-watch the video. Well, one lesson done. Let's finish this demonstration by showing you how to access your learning transcript. You can get it from the My Learning page, but you can also access it from the side panel. But where did it go? Let's expand the navigation menu by clicking the side panel icon. Now that the side panel navigation menu is expanded, we can click My Transcript. On the My Transcript page, you can see your learning history is organized by tables. The tables display courses by completion status, such as Not Started, In Progress, Completed, and other statuses. Tables can contain course details, including the name of and the link to the content type, registration status, date enrolled, attendance status, grade, and score. Completed courses will also include a completion date and time. Evan isn't the only person who can view his transcript. His manager will also be able to view his learning progress. His manager is pleased that Evan is taking charge of his professional development. During Evan's performance review, they discuss more learning opportunities and how Evan might want to continue taking his skills to the next level. Way to go, Evan! We thank you for watching this demonstration, and happy learning!